they say Tinubu they share money, allegedly. But that money, when they share, is not proper. The way they are trying to do this disbursement, if actually it's true that it's trying to disburse funds for the less privileged people, why must it be only in some designated banks, that those banks are such banks that are not common? How many people have access to such bank? Imagine a bank that is not popular, like Fidelity Bank, Stanbic IBTC, Keystone Bank. These are banks that if you go to rural area, you can never find this type of bank. It will take you hours. You may even travel from your locality to the state capital. That is where if you can find this bank. Then they said they have channeled this money into this bank for people to benefit through this money. How much is this money that we are talking about? They said allegedly that this money they are going to be paying the less privileged or vulnerable Nigerians 70,000 naira every month. But before you have access to this, you must go to and obtain a form from this bank that I've mentioned. Imagine someone who's living in a total rural area. Where will such person have access to Stanbic IBTC Bank or Fidelity Bank or Keystone Bank? Why will such person? And funny enough, even those that have been to the bank struggling to get this form, they were told that they must pay 5,000 naira for the opening of an account with the very bank before you have access to this money. Why are we like this in Nigeria? If Tinubu wants to disburse money, there's other way to disburse money to the poor masses. In fact, almost everybody, more than 80% of Nigerians are banking on their various banking. You can use their BVN to disburse this money to them, or you can as well publish this form online. In every family in this country, there must be 1 or 2 persons that they are conversant with computer. They can register for their loved ones. They can register for their family member. You understand? Through their name, so that there won't be double registration. But they all know all these things. They don't want to do it in the proper way because they want you to still suffer. As a Nigerians that we are, we must suffer. Then they want you to go to this unimaginable bank that nobody is even patronizing them. They push people there. Imagine the crowd that saw on Friday and they said this thing is closing on that very Friday. You understand? So that crowd now, there will be stampeding. People will stampede each other, especially those living in the satellite area of the city. Because of the banks is not much, you will find almost more than thousands of people queuing, struggling, pushing each other just to get this form. How much is this money? But when it comes to issue of taxes, they will tell you that they can get every single Nigerians to pay tax because they know how to do it. But when it comes to what will benefit you, they will tell you that the populations are much, they cannot be able to dispose it as you are thinking. So who is deceiving who in this country? That's just my question. So the earlier we Nigerians realize that these people don't have us in their mind, the better for us. Peace and love.